Witnesses are still heartbroken and still trying to process what took place right in front of their homes. And you can see the damage for yourself over my shoulder. You can see these windows boarded up in the distance, and that's because bullets went flying through, shattering the glass. The tree fell right through the roof, collapsing inside the house. This is a look at the aftermath, and Chris Demetris tells us his brother was laying right on that couch when it all happened. The snow is dry and fluffy like you see here in my hand, and those snowflakes are starting to stick here on my hair and on my jacket, as well as the sidewalk around me. A big area of concern here, I'm going to use my snow brush to kind of clear out some of that snow, is this slush and ice. I'm actually having trouble staying steady here for my live shot because of how slippery this is. The traffic lights behind me here at this intersection along Route 60 are out, and the big reason is ice weighing down power lines, leaving thousands in the dark. Among the violations found at Fortress of God childcare are exposed wires, crumbling drywall next to cribs, and flooring problems. These issues raising alarms for one parent who filed a complaint with the state.
One of my friends actually referred me to the daycare, so I went in, I toured it. It was great. I felt very comfortable.
Last October, Andrea Dungy enrolled her daughter in Fortress of God childcare in Chester.
It was located in the church. It wasn't anything that I felt uncomfortable.
But over the next couple of months, Dungy says several moments raised red flags.
I would see kids running in and out. You would actually open the door and the lever, that handle, the lever would come off and you were holding it.
Last December, Dungy filed a complaint with the Virginia Department of Social Services. For over a year, the agency has been documenting violations at the facility, including issues with staffing ratios and background check requirements. In one report from last month, inspectors noted exposed wires, flooring not attached properly, and several kids not fastened properly while in a high chair. This all coming to light when Chesterfield police say a 3-year-old boy wandered from Fortress of God childcare onto West 100 Road last Friday. An inspection record shows a staff member reported leaving a classroom unattended for 6 minutes, which is when inspectors say the child left undetected and ran into oncoming traffic.
I wasn't surprised because I thought it would happen. I thought that my child would run, be one of the ones that would run, and that worried me.
Fortress of God childcare operates under a religious exemption, which the Virginia Department of Education says was renewed. But earlier this week, VDOE sent the center a notice of intent to revoke that exemption, citing previous violations that, quote, constitute the greatest concern for the health, safety, or welfare of children. After we reached out, the daycare's owner, Monique Edie, sent us a lengthy email telling her side of things. She says, quote, this was a frightening situation for all involved, and I take full responsibility for the incident as the business owner. The Virginia Department of Education tells us Fortress of God childcare has 15 days to appeal this notice. But at last check this morning, an appeal has not been filed. Desiree Montilla, 12 on your side.
Maddie would light up a room. They were always smiling. Kaylee, she always had a smile on her face.
Not a day goes by when Robert Curlis doesn't think about his 4-year-old granddaughter, Maddie, and her mother, Kaylee Williams.
They were two angels. They were definitely two angels.
The mother and daughter were killed in January after their car flipped upside down into Hornquarter Creek off Etna Mills Road.
It's been a lot of pain, knowing that it's coming up to 1 year soon.
But the Curlis family has also been channeling their pain into purpose, urging VDOT to install guardrails. A state police report the family's attorney shared with us determined speed was not a factor in this case, adding, quote, had there been a guardrail or guard wires installed, the vehicle should not have gone into the pond.
If I could prevent this for any other family to go through what I went through, it's well worth it.
A plea finally becoming reality. Back in November, VDOT closed this portion of Etna Mills Road to install this concrete barrier. After several weeks and a couple of weather delays, they finished this portion of the project, but there's still more work to be done. In January, VDOT will begin installing a bridge rail and a guardrail.
I'm happy what I see. I'm going to be happier when I see guardrails here.
Brandon Curlis, Maddie's dad, sent us this statement saying, quote, "I am relieved to see that VDOT is finally making Etna Mills Road safer, but it should have happened a long time ago. This came too late for Maddie and Kaylee."
We know for a fact that VDOT knew about this hazard. They knew about the danger for multiple years.
Now, Scott Fitzgerald, the Curlis family's attorney, says he's preparing to file suit against VDOT for the loss of 4-year-old Maddie. VDOT told us it could not comment. As the work enters the final stretch, Curlis hopes this will be the solution to keep others from ever experiencing a similar heartbreak.
It's never going to be easy. So our fight to get this guardrail up is for this reason of another family not having to go through the pain that we're going through every day.
Desiree Montilla, 12 on your side.
It's kind of gray out, you know, it's just kind of peaceful.
Echo Lake Park provides peace for Melinda Pereira, a place becoming the backdrop of a search for the guardian angel who saved her life when she went into cardiac arrest back in November.
I'm looking forward to saying thank you to her.
Last week, we spoke to Melinda about her wish to find this good Samaritan.
Some guardian angel that started the first steps to life-saving measures is why I'm still here today.
Within an hour of our story airing, Melinda's guardian angel came forward through an email.
I took a break in the middle of the day or at lunchtime and called a friend to see if she wanted to go for a walk.
Meet Alyssa Lineberger. The nurse at St. Mary's Hospital was taking a stroll along this path with a friend when she noticed Melinda in distress.
I just sat with her for a minute, and initially she was having an event but was okay, had a pulse and was breathing, and then she didn't.
That's when Alyssa started performing CPR on Melinda until first responders arrived.
In 30 years, I've never done CPR in the community, and so this was the first time that had happened, and I was grateful and glad that I was able to help.
A heroic act, saving Melinda's life just days before her 60th birthday.
It was kind of one of those moments in life where you just kind of see, God's hand in events, and that I definitely believe that I was in the right place at the right time.
Standing near the same spot where she went into cardiac arrest.
Hello.
Alyssa?
Alyssa. It's
nice
so nice to meet you. You look so good.
Melinda finally met the guardian angel who came to her rescue.
I truly believe that God put me in that place when he did.
I think so.
An act of kindness, forever bonding these two strangers.
To know that she was here when she was supposed to be here and meant to be here, it's just, I'm very grateful.
I do believe that you go nowhere by accident, like my minister says, and I think that I was there that day for a reason. And
I definitely think so.
I'm grateful that I was able to help. I'm so glad you're okay.
Desiree Montilla, 12 on your side.